Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Man United Inside again. Please subscribe and turn on notification for Manchester United updates. The Daily Telegraph claims that Sir Jim Ratcliffe's summer revamp at Manchester United could see the club sign 4 new players. Sources told ESPN last week that United are hoping to sign a striker and a defender in the summer, while also improving the overall quality of the squad. They will target players who are entering the final year of their contracts as part of the rebuild under new minority owner Ratcliffe. The Telegraph report claims that United could end up signing a striker, right back, and a right-sided center-back, while they could also move for a central midfielder. Sources told ESPN that there are question marks over the futures of as many as 11 first-team players, including Christian Eriksen, Raphael Varane, Casemiro, Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and Victor Lindelof. Forward Anthony Martial, out of contract in the summer, is set to leave on a free transfer, while United will also invite offers for players already on loan, including Jadon Sancho, Donny van de Beek, Facundo Pellistri, and Brandon Williams. Again and again. Manchester United are interested in signing Antonio Silva from Benfica this summer, according to reports. The Reds will be dipping into the transfer market for defensive reinforcements at the end of the season. Not only has our defensive department been hit with injury crisis after injury crisis throughout the season, it is clear that a number of our defenders are aging players, and that needs to be addressed sooner rather than later. That means our scouts will be kept busy at the task of identifying the right players for United. Hits understands that United had scouts in Portugal watching Benfica at the weekend. The report states that the main reason for United's visit was to continue their checks on highly rated central defender Antonio Silva. Silva, 20, plays on the right side of defense, which means he could be a potential partner for Lisandro Martinez. Granted, the Argentine can avoid any more long-term injuries. He has scored 2 goals in 21 appearances for Benfica this season, and I think we'll hear his name more often in the coming months. Benfica, who are currently on top of Liga Portugal, recorded a 4-0 win over Portimonense, and former United winger Angel Di Maria got his name on the score sheet. United scouts also got a chance to keep an eye on João Neves, who is another young player at Benfica, attracting lots of attention from top European clubs. Subscribe to the Stretty News podcast, StrettyCast, for weekly episodes on Manchester United. You can also sign up to the ad-free Stretty newsletter. Get the Stretty News verdict on all matters Manchester United. Meanwhile, Real Madrid could re-sign Raphael Varane and Casemiro in the summer, according to reports. Spanish website Fichajes claims that Los Blancos are closely monitoring their situation at Man Ut. President Fiorentino Perez and Real Madrid boss Carlo Ancelotti have begun an exhaustive analysis of the situation. Manchester United are prepared to continue talks with Newcastle as they work hard to appoint Dan Ashworth as their new sporting director. Newcastle announced on Monday, 19th of February, that Ashworth had left the club and been placed on gardening leave. The 52-year-old is Sir Jim Ratcliffe's top target to become sporting director at Old Trafford, a position he's held at Newcastle, but the Magpies are demanding a compensation fee of up to $20 million to release Ashworth early, as per Football Insider. Ratcliffe met with reporters last week and stressed that it is silly that such a talented man like Ashworth could spend over a year and a half out of action if United refused to pay compensation. That should be a warning to others when they're approached for positions at the state-owned Tyneside club. Respected football journalist Fabrizio Romano has provided a further update on Ashworth this morning. He claims the Reds are prepared to continue talks with the Magpies in the next days to agree on a compensation fee for the highly respected sporting director. Romano stresses that United want Ashworth to be part of their project as soon as possible, with Ineos ready to push again in talks with Newcastle this week. Hopefully both clubs can reach a conclusion soon, and Ashworth can finally get to work at United. Again, and again. Transfer talk. Man United, Liverpool battle for Kimmich. The January transfer window has opened across Europe, and there are moves in the works and plenty of gossip swirling around. Transfer Talk brings you all the latest buzz on rumors, comings, goings, and of course, done deals. Wow, no captain should do that, especially after that performance. What a disgrace. Bruno has become so toxic. He sulks, moans, and complains. Should be the right time to Bruno Fernandes to leave? Hey, wait. In the exciting world of soccer, things can get pretty intense, especially when it comes to players like Bruno Fernandes. He's a big deal for Manchester United, but this time, he's not making headlines for the right reasons. During a game against Fulham, Fernandes did something that really got fans talking, and not in a good way. Instead of dazzling everyone with his skills, he decided to fake an injury, and fans were not happy about it. Picture this. Fernandes had the ball, and he was getting ready to make a move. But instead of being tackled by an opponent, he suddenly fell to the ground, holding his ankle like he was in pain. It looked like he got hurt, but it turns out he was just pretending. Referee Michael Oliver stopped the game, thinking Fernandes was seriously injured. But just as quickly as he went down, Fernandes got back up, acting like nothing had happened. Fans were furious. They felt like he was trying to trick the referee into giving him an advantage. Social media blew up with people criticizing Fernandes for what he did. They shared memes and jokes, comparing him to other players who have done similar things in the past. But despite all the backlash, Fernandes didn't seem bothered. He kept playing like nothing had happened, showing off his skills like always. Some fans were disappointed, seeing this as a stain on his otherwise great career, but others just saw it as another crazy moment in soccer. Even though Fernandes upset a lot of people with his stunt, one thing's for sure. He knows how to keep everyone talking, whether they love him or hate him. And that's what makes soccer so exciting. Again and again, again and again. Behind the scenes, the Red Devils have already begun to act. Man United are reportedly considering Bayer Leverkusen midfielder Ezequiel Palacios, according to a Sport Bild report. Bayer Leverkusen's fortunes have turned around thanks to Xabi Alonso, and the German team is currently playing like a winning machine. This season, Alonso's Bayer are top of the Bundesliga standings and looking likely to end the domination of Bayern Munich. Under Xabi Alonso's tutelage, Ezequiel Palacios has significantly improved. The 25-year-old has contributed 7 goals while playing primarily in a defensive role. The midfielder from Argentina is reportedly admired by Manchester United. There are rumors that the Red Devils and Leverkusen are already discussing a potential summer deal. Ezequiel Palacios' contract with Bayer Leverkusen does not have a release clause, and his services will come at a high cost. Manchester United are unbeaten so far in the new year, but their record could be in danger following another spate of injuries. Lisandro Martinez and Luke Shaw are both sidelined for the foreseeable future, and their absence will be a huge blow for Erik ten Hag. That was not all as news broke of in-form Rasmus Højlund suffering a muscle injury that will keep him out for a couple of weeks, and fans are fearing the team will lose its momentum en route to Champions League qualification. The Red Devils, who are currently 6th, are 3 points behind Aston Villa and 5 behind Tottenham Hotspur, and new minority stakeholders Ineos are desperate to see the side finish in the top 4. Again and again.